Weddings should be memorable, but not for the groom's lack of style. That's why our friends at the Black Tux rents suits and tuxedos that you'll love wearing at your wedding. So if you wind up getting featured on a list of 23 epic wedding fails, or say your reception table catching fire, your DJ playing Let's Get It On during the father-daughter dance, at least you know you'll look good for your close-up. Listen, guys stress about weddings too. Me, I've never been married, but I've had to rent quite a few bad tuxes in my day. Those rental stores, they're just renting you a penguin costume for the day. It's uncomfortable, it never looks right, and that giant bow tie, that's got to go. It's a big day. You got to have some style. So go to theblacktux.com. Check out their tuxes. Let me tell you, now you're dressing in style. They've even got a groom's guide with helpful tips for the groom who might be feeling a little overwhelmed by the whole getting married thing, if you know what I mean. But the best part about the Black Tux is that they have an easy online ordering process that brings your suit or tuxedo straight to you. Just pick a style at theblacktux.com and request a free home try-on so you can feel the fit and quality before you commit. And if online isn't your style, they have showrooms all over the country where you can find your fit and plan your look. From there, they'll ship your order 2 weeks before your wedding so you can check it out one last time. Talk about commitment. Over 5,000 five-star reviews across Wedding Wire, The Knot, and their own website. They all agree you won't find another rental experience or designs like the ones you'll find at the Black Tux. Grooms, if you want your wedding to be remembered for the right reasons, visit theblacktux.com/listen. That's theblacktux.com/listen for $20 off your purchase. Walk, don't run to theblacktux.com/listen to find a look for you and your crew. Theblacktux.com, formal wear for the moment. It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. The E-Commerce Minute, episode 316.
In today's episode, FedEx Ground now running 6 days a week.
Yay. FedEx has announced that they will be expanding their ground operations to add a 6-day to their delivery schedule. The move is in response to the growing demands being put on the service due to the explosive growth in e-commerce, as well as the upcoming holiday season. Currently, FedEx delivers Tuesday through Saturday and only adds 6- and 7-day schedules during peak season, which traditionally begins on Black Friday, although many retailers are rolling back the season to start at Thanksgiving Day. FedEx is expecting record volume this season and plans to hire 55,000 temporary workers in addition to their current staff of 425,000 to meet the demand. The rise in demand for e-commerce goes beyond peak, said Raj Subramanian, FedEx's Chief Marketing and Communications Officer, in a statement. It's a year-round phenomenon, and we are ready to meet that demand. FedEx Ground has operated 6- and 7-day operations during the holidays for several years as e-commerce has grown, and thanks to strategic investments in our network, we are now well-positioned to operate 6 days a week in the U.S. all year to best serve the rapidly growing demand. FedEx has seen service demand explode over the last decade. 10 years ago, the record volume day was 12 million shipments. Today, FedEx handles more than 14 million shipments on an average day. How about that?
Well, how about that? I mean, they have to do it. UPS will probably not do it because their corporate structures are different, unfortunately. So FedEx Ground, if you didn't know this, and I think it's still like this, is actually you can be a freelancer or a franchise.
Really?
Yeah. So Ground, I believe it's still like that. Don't quote me on that. I have to look it up again. But I remember it used to be that the Ground side, you can actually become a franchisee of it.
I did not know that.
Whereas UPS is fully union based.
Right. I talk to my UPS driver all the time. He tells me all kinds of stories.
So this is kind of interesting. They kind of have to do it. I think the only person that does Sundays, I think, is good old USPS and Amazon. Amazon's actually doing its thing too, which we talked about.
We did a story recently about Amazon starting their own delivery service. And of course, you got the innocuous, no, we're not going to compete. But from what I hear, they're buying like thousands of trucks now to start their own fleet because I guess they don't want to wait until FedEx and UPS says, OMG, can't deliver your packages. They're going to be there and they're going to say, never mind, we got this. They're going to come
right. They're doing, obviously, for cost. They're doing for delivery. They want those packages to be there in those 2 days. Like, they're doing all those things, which is fantastic. And I think you and I have talked about this where we've ordered something from Amazon and we're pretty sure Amazon is delivering it because you get updates on where the package is, where the truck is, where, if it's delivered. Then you get a picture of when it's being delivered. And then you get a text message, hey, it's coming today. And then it's delivered today.
Yeah, we just had this conversation off air, but it's funny. It's like, ding, your coffee is going to be delivered today. Ding, the truck is in the corner.
No, you're right. That was my favorite one on Sunday. It was, the truck is 3 deliveries away from you.
And if you click on the text, it shows you a map and it shows you how close it is to your house. And then, of course, you get the ding, your coffee's at the door. Ding, hey, here's a package of the coffee sitting at your door. You better come get your coffee. Ding, your coffee was delivered at 3:00.
I hope you wanted that coffee.
And then you go check your email. It's like, your package was delivered. I'm like, I know. And it seems like a bit of an overkill. But what did you call it? Chain of custody?
Yes. You know what? It's better than something from USPS. Sometimes you're like, your package has not been picked up. Oh, it's been delivered.
Well, here's my favorite, because I use the eBay example because I still sell some stuff on eBay. And it's like, or even if you order something, it's like tracking number. I just laugh and it just says in transit. In transit. And then it's like delivered. I'm like, it's like still in transit, and then it's like delivered. I'm like, I don't have it. I don't have it.
Or delivered. I'm already eating it, and you just it was delivered 2 days.
That's the other thing, right? Right. It's like I've already eaten it and thrown it in the trash. It's like, your package is being delivered today.
And you're like, no.
No, the worst is it's like, let me check where are my pants at in transit. So this, let's get back to this story. FedEx going 6 days a week is actually really good for small businesses because they don't have to worry about that gap. They have that extra. They now have that extra day. It's going to be great for e-commerce because obviously your stuff's going to get there. I don't know if it's going to get there faster this year, but at least they can meet the demand, which seems to grow exponentially each year and does not seem to be slowing down.
Correct.
All right, that's a good story. You got anything else, Bart?
Nope.
All right, that's your e-commerce minute for today. Full show notes are at ecommerceminute.co. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.